Ladies and gentlemen, Ibrahim, beautiful day, December 23rd, 2023. Today, na December 23, 2023. I can let go the month, the dates, and everything in the rhyme. 23, 23, December 23rd, 2023. Guys, listen, when I be steadfast, when I continue for pay attention, there are lots of issues in Sierra Leone delicate today, where we go for pay attention to. I can give you a small update now. Will probably could be the last update of that particular issue with that guy with the running much back, 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 back. But before I even go inside, I don't get distracted now. Of course, my condolence and sympathy to go out to all the families them. That tanker we go for them kill people them down yanda na Sani Abacha. They be don't pass law where I think say tanker they for which stay na net. We all man don't clear. And so then 7 o'clock then for the passing and then for the communal treats, then 1 o'clock morning, 2 o'clock morning. Attend the nobody no dinner treat to give you the parcel or business, all man go down dinner the host, the place don't quiet. We don't put in law and they but these are all the problems we get in our society. We will continue for cry for and they call and they talk about, let we get systems in place. And forget the inspectors them. Then lorry then they for check them. But some lorry go down dinner that road, they don't pass 30 years. Patch, tire not better, then no inspections, then they allow them log then they for kind of treat. Waiting do because our institutions they wait for work for protect the lives of citizens, not the work. And not value the lives of Sierra Leoneans them. That is the problem we'll get. These are all the fundamental issues we talk about every now and again. This is 2023. We don't pass the inside there. All this nonsense where they happen. So people they lost their life senselessly. Yeah, from that fire, that diesel truck, where most people born and die. We see all in a day. Continuously they happen. Accidents, excuse me. Accidents all over the place. It's too much. So I just want to extend my condolence and sympathy because we don't say that's alone. Then go say nah, God mark. Not so God mark some accident and then a careless foolishness. Not so thing God mark. If then lawyer and they service them properly. They abide by the time when they give them for coming at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, then people are not go die. So na God mark to God mark mark na man cause because of man in foolishness. Then families and they don't suffer now. Some yanda, then papa, and they take care of them. Papa don't go. Host don't scatter now. Mama no able for take care of everybody. Girl picking him. Don't take to prostitution as street. You see, one green accident, they cause so much damage to the society. I make to continue for talk about these things, you know. But you see, some people, let's just give now. This is probably going to be the last time I talk about this issue on social media because, of course, myself no I violate myself, which I ask the court for at this particular point in time. But I just want for use this opportunity just because of the lots of messages and calls we don't get from Una Sierra Leoneans them both back home and at the diaspora, where they ask for say, Ibrahim, it's time we stop these kinds of, foolishness on social media. Let people act responsibly on social media. And the one they don't act responsibly, let them get them day, for make sure say, especially within this part of the world, we get a judiciary system that works for everybody. Nobody really come on no more because he's very tribal or he belong to a tribe with an power. Like this particular guy, we know say they're using tribal and political connections for disenfranchise a lot of Sierra Leoneans and take advantage of them. It is one where there is no independence of our security forces. Now, man, they sit overseas. They are like, go arrest them. Go arrest that person there. When I look that person there, look the evidence. I get the evidence. I did that. Yeah, but salon people, we get evidence for something. That's why you need for kind of social media for Kala say get evidence. Now rudeness. This is absolute rudeness. And it goes back to everything that has been happening over the years. How they don't take advantage of people unsuspecting Sierra Leoneans in the country. So that rudeness they get for stop. Because when you come out, you levy accusations on individuals using social media for tarnish and damage their character, for spoil their good name. There has to be consequences for your actions, which is what I've embarked on. So it's going to be a long drawn process. But I don't begin the process. I want to tell you that point blank. I'm not going to discuss everything again. But I don't begin the process, and the process is ongoing. And this process will go till 2024 the param. Oh, 2024, so 2025 the back param. because it's a process. But that's how it goes. When I know how the system they work, it will work and it's going to work. And I get for can't talk again, Boku. But I just want to when I already send messages and some man will be say, hey, Brian, if you have low raise money, no, no worry. I appreciate all of that, but no, this not a thing is strange to me. It's gonna be done. Easy. It's taking you out of your comfort zone a little bit, but you have to do it. So I'm gonna do it for the many souls that have been lost, for Sierra Leoneans that have been taken advantage of. This way they can't sit down, it points people and give them unnecessary problems. We see the death of Sheriff Okeru. All waiting cause and these guys they didn't sit down, they are loud, they go, yeah, go waiting, you make so. We see the death of people in Amakeni, the massacre. We see Panebaru prison massacre. My 91 Tombo, Lonsar. All of these guys handprints the inside there. You see, so these are the things. So it's not about me. And we at the diaspora, we're going to do a better job as well. We have to, we at the diaspora, you have to be bothered. It reminds me, there was a couple of months ago, they said a lady in London, they say make a message against this guy, this APC guy within what's his name, where they give them money, where they give them parliamentarian money and this and that. Jagaban, that's what they call him. Okay. So I see they say that they make an audio, they tell the guy in a criminal like this, that money, that thief money, blood, all kinds of things, right? I see no more press release come up from the guy in team in office. We condemn the action and this and that. Now me ask now I say, yeah, I say if I know they advise this guy, even though this person in England, this guy for way before, use the long arm of the law and extend them and not allow people to get away with things like that. Yeah. We don't live, this is 2023, we live in a very civilized society. So when people do that kind of a thing and we go for do it damaging your reputation, putting your business on the line, you might see it like, say, hey, not a big deal. But no, not for you. It's for the next person we go do until when we get the resources for able for stand up, when we get the systems in place for protect them. Like who gets a judiciary in Sierra Leone, a police force in Sierra Leone that is influenced by party supporters, that is influenced by tribal bigots like these guys. When they come out and tell the police what the police for, do the police listen. When you get a society like Sierra Leone, like Kedande, it's totally different. But you already at the diaspora, we will not say, no, they work that way. Nobody will come on us to call the police. Hey, go on social media, they laugh for to the police. It's nonsense, it's foolish, it's abject stupidity, it's a level of, I don't call it illiteracy because a lot of these guys always say they're stuck illiterate. But of course, they don't allow education for getting to them. But they behave that way. Some people, when you get evidence for police, not you for kind of social media. You need call the police staff will give you evidence. You know what I mean? For example, like you the example like one time my neighbor would opposite me. When they can't cut in lawn, when they can't cut in grass. When I know, I hope to be brother and go understand. When I would this alone, I go understand. Like slave thing, I mean, we yard there, we can get grass where they grow. So some man can pay people them where they can cut the grass, make them nice, like decent and neat, trim the edges, all that stuff, and right. So my neighbor we didn't get any can come because the machinery they use, of course, is very noisy and loud. So it can turn off in security system. Then I continue for to get constant notification where all the cameras then they go off, the camera and they continuously go off because the guy then they clean around the yard, so you can turn them off. So that particular event and they forget for turn on the security system again. So then go sleep. So that same event and they in Pekini motor they park at the side of the road. Now in somebody pass and crash the motor car. So, as easy as it is, of course, if in camera be there, it will see exactly what happened. But the good thing is, until we neighborhood them, all man gets insurance. So the person will crash the motor car, it stop. It put a name and card, now the motor car windshield. For say, hey, na me, na me insurance information is. So at least where the way my week na morning is here. But in that instance, where you tell me about the story, now look me on camera. And indeed, I see all the activities. I see where the motorcar, like two motorcar, they come, and the other one try for keep tight. So he bang the motorcar, he crash the motorcar. That wasn't a better crash, sef. Because we might not even prosecute it. Just call the police, tell and think it. Not a better crash, bad. But I see the whole thing on my camera. So that take the video again. But if me maybe want prosecute, and then this person will be put in information on the motorcar, with my camera information, it will just take that information, they will call the police come. Give the police. You know, if I go on social media for go live, you know, I get a fear of this person here involved in school. This person here in the school. That they sit down and plan the school. Look at him, so they sit down. If you get the evidence, say me and President Kuruma sit down plan the coup. You don't just take the evidence, you go give the police. Let this police do their work. You need for kind of social media, for kind of disparagement him out of baselessness, out of uselessness. You don't get nothing against me. You can't call me name for implicate me because they don't go to the corner and they don't go, you want to the charge, I want to tell them, go talk. We go for the go to courts now, and then go for joining you. If you are convicted of a crime, and you get locked, this is a civil matter. Because if it be a criminal matter, if it degenerate to criminal matter, not jail time. But this is a civil matter. The worst that he asked was until them $1 million what they ask for, compensatory damages. But inside anything can change. Where you can be charged and sent to jail along the way too, because then the dynamics can change how they go. Do you want to over the sentence? You can't talk, go talk. Then go for go to jail with you. Then go for go to court with you. No. Then go for when you will become inconvenienced. Now then go for being inconvenienced, not to them. So you see, but this is the foolishness of these guys on social media. They know they use social media responsibly. And we have to use social media responsibly. When I go on my Facebook page, when I'm doing my presentations and lives, why they do me live them, the evidences are there to show every statement that I make is supported and backed. Let this guy go down a court and go say, I don't get right for tell person say, he get rights to a free speech, for speak up and participate in a democracy. Because now you don't violate Section 25 of the Constitution. We protect the rights of every citizen for express them freedom of speech and the media. So there is no way you can tell me, say, can we go court? Say, hey, look at I need to tell people to say protest. Then they tell people to say protest, you see, because then they read Section 26, subsection 1, make it very clear. It says every citizen has the protections to their freedoms of assembly and association. We mean say you get right for assemble, you get right for gather, you get right for protest, you get right for belong to a political party, not to crime. For then they miss people that are there checkpoint and take them phone and say because they're CAPC group, it is not a crime for belong to a political party. But this is what we say civic education. Because even the one who don't come diaspora, some man not ever take the constitution of Sierra Leone for reader. So anything where anybody do, you don't talk against me party. They don't believe, say, within a democracy where everybody has a right to speak up. Everybody has a right to participate. Everybody get right for protest. Everybody get right for talk. It is a democracy. So this is the problem we'll get. And I admonish every one of you guys in the diaspora, regardless of the political party where you do, read the Constitution of Sierra Leone. Sierra Leoneans, I'm sorry to say, but beaucoup of we, not we all know, but beaucoup of we are very lethargic. We don't care. We hear everything they happen. We still let them try it. We're not actively involved. This is the problem we'll get in our society. But you see how that guy they prejudice the case of a government. Now this guy, I can't say that the last time they discussed this. This is not just for informal because I need to talk about this again. No, I'm not going for the can't talk quality. No. This case now, you don't sit down at the court of America hand. It did at the judiciary hand now. So I go for the talk again. But this guy, when I see, I come out, a disparage my name. The way we don't damage my name, there is no amount of repair with anybody for do for repair my name. But the best I can do, that for make sure say the court systems of America decide the issue. So that is why I've taken a very strong stance. I tell you yesterday for me other audio I do. I say this guy I like to be saying a pen a thief. You know for left that person there. You go say, but a pen is a thief, but pen a better thing. Well, they are not go believe that. Let me tell you something. In Africa, when they underestimate this false propaganda, the effect we get. You feel say people are intelligent, but a lot of our brothers, not only Africa, even America, for you see how they, when you look at the Donald Trump and movement and everything, the way people they think, you wonder. And these are people who live in a world where they get access to internet and get access to information, and can research and find out and also about the thing they do. It's wrong. The thing they say, what they believe in, it's totally wrong. But these are people who believe these things. When they underestimate and the fact that people are not intelligent that much for able for understand say These na propaganda and a lie. Anybody can sit on any side and say anything about you. I listened to a guy yesterday. What interview na YouTube. Let's see. That guy he talk something where salon people them. Where the guy they talk. It's like na like na salon. Now he put it into perspective now. When I listen to this short, when I listen to this short interview, don't listen how this guy analyze this particular thing. Now, hold on, listen to this.
I've never been a party to those kind of things. So, and of course, it came from a nameless blog. Yeah. It's just very unfortunate that Nigerians, once they see any write-up,
You just believe it.
they should understand that bloggers blog for traffic. And they should be wiser to know that when bloggers blog, they have more views, they have more comments. And in between, they post adverts. So if a blogger randomly says this, I saw Judy, for instance, kissing Zix Saloma. Let me use that typical example. Hey, Jesus! I said it. I didn't know Zix was like this. I'm moving on following him. Just because of a write-up from a random blogger without proof. It just shows how unintelligent a lot of people. So when I saw the post and I saw comments, I was like, Jesus, so many people actually dumb. Like a lot of Nigerians are not smart. And I'm not scared to say it. And that is why a lot of people are not succeeding. It's because I feel if you're very rational, if you're very logical, if you're really educated, you can't just consume random stories. And it will tell how things play out in your life. So that's what I just did.
What's the relationship?
Some people, you see, this is how, when I see some of these things, I do a lot of research. I like for listen to, I go to sit down and write by listening to podcasts of people sharing their experiences them. So this is exactly waiting at the thing. So when I don't underestimate these things. So even if this guy come out and say a thief pen, and this is for everybody across Sierra Leone, where you listen, you do on social media. Anybody can say anything negative about you, especially if it's a lie. Don't take it, especially if they're the diaspora, they're in America, if they're in the same country where you did, or you're in Europe, where you for travel easily go from one country to the other, or the in America. So God in this day, take action against that person. Take court action. And not take a lot. Like in most situations, if I decide to wait for me own lawyer for actually go file, then slow. I know the lawyer, then slow. Go and taking time, and holiday, they cancel Christmas. Now I say no. Okay, you don't worry. Me to go file her now. And then they will give me a court date. And then I'll relate that to you. And then you go to court with that date they reach for go waiting. So I don't go file me on. Let me write me on report and everything. You see, so you go to any courthouse, you go and say you want for file a paperwork for somebody where they defame you on social media, use your name in vain, tarnish your reputation, endanger your life, don't cause you emotional distress. You file the paperwork with the court clerk, the commissioner, and it costs you penny. File them. They take you about an hour. You go done. An hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes, you done. You swear your oath, so everything what you say now is the truth and nothing but the truth. Then they give you a court date immediately. 2-3 days, you do get court date for go and see a judge for let the proceedings begin. But you cannot allow these people, I tell us Sierra Leoneans them, this I want to use as an opportunity to educate. You cannot allow this. Social media is a very beautiful thing. For example, when you look at what's in the app in TikTok, right? With African girl picking them, what's in they do on TikTok all day, 90% of them that they wasting and they shake. That they wasting and they shake, then they shake, then waste, then they shake, then waste, then they shake, then waste. Chinese speaking them, they're dealing with inventions, education. You see, it's all about the society. What's in the society leaders they want. Africans, we've been condemned. We don't know it. We know like we don't go. Chinese speaking them, that's what they do. Inventions on TikTok. Watch them pages them. Americans now, same thing. Majority of them. But majority again, they use that for talk about them problems, societal issues. Salon, we get less than 0.00001% of people who use TikTok intelligently. Then they, few of them, right? So this is the space we're on. Don't underestimate what in people that they can talk about you and left I'm say for go. You listen to this guy who I just share with us. So people are not intelligent. So you have to take actions against these individuals. Some of una they read there. Una they choose for ignore and say, it go pass. Don't allow anybody for tarnish your reputation and your character. Hey, but if posting the evidence, not people for can make noise on social media. I don't get evidence. Una all know say not just pure foolishness, not just pure abject stupidity. You get evidence for the police, you don't go and now baselessly. The point fingers again. It goes to the fact that everything we've been saying over the years, these guys want to use their political powers, their tribal connections for silent opposition voices. Ebona will go support SLPP. Now man for support APC. Now man for support my own political party, the People's Liberation Academy. We focus on civic education. No. In a democracy, you allow people for support and make a choice for themselves. That's section 26 of the Constitution. Let people make choice for themselves. You get your idea. You say I'm the best man. Sell your idea to the people. But you sit on social media for 5 years, they cause terror and mayhem on citizens there, unsuspecting citizens. Paolo Conte, they all sit on social media. This guy, that's easy. I go gone. They use them political influence. Now, make I say the letter and the proposition what they make to Parliament, to the Congress of the United States. And they ask the Congress of the United States for begin take actions. And I know say President Biden go listen. The folks in Congress would listen. I know they get a lot on their plate. But every African, I am asking that they strip off the citizenship and deport Africans that are in the United States, where they support despotic, authoritarian, undemocratic governments in Africa, particularly Sierra Leone. For ensure say, those individuals where they give solace and comfort in the bastardization of our democracy and the constitution in Sierra Leone should be prosecuted. They should be held accountable, which is a classic case of this guy. So I tell you all anything there, because if another area they talk about that, and I don't feel say, oh, Ibrahim don't left this thing. No, I'm not going for the can talk again. It's a work in progress. All right. Because myself now I'm violate within the court order I get for say. So I'm not going for the can talk. I don't get a heavy case. That's so good. Yeah. I just want to tell you this no more. I thank you all. Will they follow up the Auditors General case, the amount of millions where they lost? There are lots of issues so that pay attention to people. The money that we they lost in that country, they will go towards healthcare, education, roads. Now the tripartite committee. And I continue to remind everybody again, say we have an illegitimate government. Elections are supposed to have a result, with the results for reflect the votes of the people. Elections not for hand pan communique and dialogue. There is nowhere in the world where elections don't end pan communique and dialogue. Sierra Leoneans are not happy. Sierra Leoneans had an opportunity. The only opportunity when they get for go vote. And that opportunity was snatched away from them. Then 2 days I get for do another audio in English again to the international community. But as of right now, it's Saturday. I can go run my errands then now. Get prepared for the Christmas holidays. I want for wishing all Merry Christmas. And I hope everybody go get a wonderful Christmas. Let God continue for provide for una. Let God continue for guide una. Let God give we leaders that we get the mania. We go sorry for una the people at our nation day. Yeah. I want to thank una all. Bye bye everybody.